Hello and welcome to Ovation Boats. It's Tuesday the 30th of May and it's the day after the Crick Boat Show, so apologies if I'm looking a bit tired. I'm on the narrowboat Rest and Be Thankful, which is coming out of the workshop this week. We have another boat coming out of the workshop next week, but we're sort of all hands on deck, so to speak, to get Rest and Be Thankful ready for getting her out. Maybe tomorrow, it may be Thursday. So what we're doing at the moment, we've got John who's outside giving the boat a wash. She's very dusty, but giving her a wash. So there might be a bit of noise in the background there. We've still got some of the fittings to put on the inside. So very, very minor finishing off. I think we've got a blind and just sort of looking around me, I can see the glazing in the inner panes of the side doors needs to go in. It will all be done by the time we take the boat out of the workshop. If not, it will definitely be done by the time the lovely couple that are buying this boat take ownership. So I'll turn the camera around and show you what we're looking like at the moment. So coming down the back steps, we've got a reverse layout, and I will show you the back of the galley as we come back through the boat. But we have to port, we've got a 3-burner hob, which is becoming more popular. And we have storage space below and drawers. To starboard, we have a sink with worktop, and the drainer is incorporated into the worktop, and there's a chrome mixer tap. To port again, we've got it's a fridge freezer. Well, it's a fridge with a little freezer box on the top. And looking down here, just at the back of the dinette, we have this drawer. And it looks like it's a storage vessel that's been made specifically on the request of the customer. Now as I pan round here, I can see a dog bowl and a little shelf there, and it's got a little splashback. So I'm guessing that maybe this is a storage for dog food, and this is for the pooch that will be on board. Moving forward, we have an L-shaped dinette. We haven't got the backs yet put up, and there's a little bit of trim that needs putting on, but it's an L-shaped dinette. The windows are double glazed. Sorry for the legs there, that's John giving the boat a wash. We've got double glazed windows with top hopper, and these rather nice curtains. I've not seen these before. They've got an oak leaf design, and as we have on lots of our boats, we have these eyelets top and bottom, which helps keep the curtains in place when the boat is moving, but just in place in general. Other options that are popular are having the curtains just tucked behind the lower bar, but this I think tends to look a little bit neater. There's a storage unit on the forward bulkhead in the lounge area. I've got to give this boat a bit of a clean. It's still not dust free as yet. It's not dirty by any means, but just in the process of building a boat, you get dust that adheres to the wood, or to all surfaces really. And it's always better to give it a good clean. So I tend to get my flash out and give everywhere a good old wipe down. There's a television unit with storage, and the radiators are this quite modern graphite, which is very popular at the moment. Towel rail in the shower room. I've just closed the door to the shower room, and as you can see, it's a wooden door. It has ventilation top and bottom. One of the things I've noticed on this boat, it doesn't have any additional heating to the radiators. I believe that'll be, is it an Eberspacher, Chris? Eberspacher heating?
Oh yeah.
Yes, it's an Eberspacher heating. So we haven't got a solid fuel stove and we haven't got a diesel stove. There we've got the side doors there, the duck doors, which just need to have the inner glaze panes fitted. So the floor is a wood effect. It looks like a click flooring, laminate click flooring. And if there are dogs going to be on board, it's always a good idea to have a surface that can be washed down easily. As is most of our boats, there are shower boards in the shower, which is always very effective for keeping everything watertight. It's a large shower with curved quarter doors. I've been on this boat a couple of times in the process of the fit out, and the toilet hasn't been fitted, but as you can see there, we have a pump out toilet. There's a small mirrored vanity unit above, a porcelain wash basin with an oak vanity unit below. These have all been handmade by our carpenter Ian Shepherd to the design of the customer. We like to do exactly what the customer wants because we are a bespoke fit out, and we help the customer to realise their dream narrow boat. I'm going to show you just there. We have shelving just at the side of the shower with access to the pipe work. We always leave access to the pipe work. So coming into the forward bedroom, we've got a corner unit there, which is a little bit higher than we normally do. Again, the customer asked for a higher raised worktop. And we've got lots of storage below.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah.
There's a large double wardrobe. Sometimes we have wardrobes with mirrors on. Sometimes they're plain. It all depends on what the customer wants. So we've got hanging space to the left, and there's shelves to the right. Plenty of storage. There is also storage either side of the porthole and on the forward bulkhead in the bedroom. Looking at this bed, the couple have decided to have a mattress made specifically, and looking at this little extra piece there, I'm guessing that there's a pull-out section so that we can put the infill in. So rather than it being a standard fitted bed on a boat, there's a pull-out section down here. You pull it out, you put the extra piece in, and it makes a good sized double bed. Onto the forward deck we have a step with storage. That all comes out, and as you can see, that gives access to the water isolation. And we've got, as I say, John outside who's giving the boat a bit of a wash. We've got forward storage lockers. What have we got? I'm just wondering whether we've got glazed windows or they're hooked back. So we always put hooks on our doors so that the forward and rear doors can be secured when the doors are open. There's nothing worse than travelling along and finding the doors are wanging about, battering backwards and forwards. That's not very good for man or beast. So we can see what the boat is looking like as we're heading towards the back of the boat. We have blinds above the galley, sink, and the hob. We've got to put the little fixtures in to hold the blind chains back. It's only very, very tiny minor bits and pieces that need finishing off. There's a cupboard, storage cupboard, just to starboard as you come on the boat. It's rather a deep cupboard. There's a fire extinguisher in there. So what we've got a little bit lower down is a little access panel, so that we can get to things lower down, and that's replicated to port. And got a nice little wine rack there, which you could keep the port in. The port is to port. There's an electrical cupboard to port too. We tend to have this design on our boats. It's very handy, it's very simple. One-handed, I can lift that out and it gives access to the electrics. Let's see if I can do it, be clever and put it back again. Sorry for the angle of the camera, but and it's back in its place. So we've also got storage here to port in the galley, and it looks like we've got a full-size oven down there. The boat always comes with a washing machine, unless not wanted, and again we've got the storage below. I did notice actually what we've got here, we've got a water filter. So the boat has filtered water. So this is Rest and Be Thankful. I don't think there's anything else for me to show you just yet. But Rest and Be Thankful will be coming out of the workshop either tomorrow or on Thursday. So hopefully we'll get a video for you of her coming out. Thank you.